times a go-to map for them throughout the course of the year. But you do see at the bottom, this is the CWL 2018 season. All of this a culmination into the Call of Duty Championship to end the year. There are a couple steps along the way. We still have the second half of Stage 2 playoffs, and then the big one, baby.
This year has flown on by.
It really has, right? 5 seconds on the clock. Red Reserve have to take this map to push it to a map 5. Here we go. Let's kick it off at Pit Center.
Yep, hopping on board with Zero. Had a great game 3, but Gunless and Slasher and Looney, that's 4 dead right away for Red Reserve. And the pressure already being put on. Why Rise Nation, they want to flip those spawns. They want that 4 courtyard side.
Slasher gets to rock pretty quickly, but will be dropped. All the time going to them early. It's been usually Red Reserve that get a lot of these early points. They've put Rise Nation in some big holes. I know that wasn't the case in the the last hard point, but it's been a case throughout this series. Right now, Rise Nation doing a solid job. They need to get back into the hard point. They're waiting for them to come off spawn. You're still set up nicely for next for Red Reserve.
Oh, there's a big kill and Rated. Able to get him as well. Gunless was at 525. Some early streaks on a map like Gibraltar. That could have been so big, but Red Reserve, they fight through. They get some time as well. And they know they have the side of the map that they want. How will Rise Nation break this 4 courtyard? And the good thing for Red is you already have Scraps so far pushed out. They want to push out Joe as well.
Yeah, that went pretty well for Red. I mean,
yeah.
You give up 25 to Rise right away, but then you're able to maintain the spawns. You get the scrap time for Pit Center as well, and you're feeling great. Lead change now to Red Reserve. Joe trying to push. There's one more below him. Able to snap, but Slasher up to the task. Now everything coming to Scraps. He's trying to play here. Out towards Artillery Gun. He's gonna lock down 2. Look how deep Rise Nation is spawning out. Scraps patrolling all the way up to mid-map. He's finally gonna get picked, but that pressure from him keeps all the pressure off the hard point.
Yeah, and the big thing here is you just got the subs pushed out for Red Reserve. You saw Joe push out, you see Zero push out Scraps as well. And Red Reserve, do they have a 3 submachine gun setup? I mean, we see some teams do it, but it's looking like that's what they're doing. Rated the only AR. I believe the only other team that we've seen do it is Mind Freak. And there was a perfect hold there at 4 courtyard, but we're gonna head to Castle Road. And Rise Nation, they can do the same thing back to Red Reserve. How will they break? Joe gets inside this closet. Nice nade from Zero. He's gonna get on it now. Zero able to find 2.
Honestly, it's a great job from Red pushing them back early, making sure Rise Nation can't get comfortable, can't get set up in power positions, they can't turn it into time. TJ goes big with a couple of kills at mid-map. Now they've got position here. Slasher now able to set up, get eyes on Bridge. Nice job by Red Reserve, at least in the opening moments, so you make it so you don't get a nice 50 or so points for Rise Nation here.
Yeah, Gunless though, 12 and 7, he's on a 2 spree. Joe though, still being annoying, still contesting with that smoke. And while he was doing that, his team starting to rotate over towards that turret hill, where we're headed next, that bottom side of the map, where number 3 is right now. That Scraps gonna be the first guy up. Oh my goodness, nice shot by TJ. Rated, he's top ladder, he's gonna back down Gunless. But we know how good teams in the Pro League have been at holding down this turret hill.
From a scrappy hill to a money hill at times, it has become. It's Rise Nation in first, a one-on-one here. TJ gets a shot in, but Joe's able to get the edge. Next man to follow it up is Zero. Slasher comes through with a couple of big kills. But once again, it's like even when Rise Nation have a little bit of early control, Red Reserve's done a good job of getting them out of the actual hard point, is making sure they don't get a lot of time. But there is an opportunity now for a lead change. Unless Joe can make the play, he will finally get shut down. But the presence is here from Red Reserve.
And you see what Rise is doing. They don't have the side of the map that they want. Red has all the positioning. Rise is sending nobody through the middle. They're just smoking out low cave and trying to get out and be annoying. They've done a pretty good job so far. These last 20 seconds, looking like they're gonna go the way of Red Reserve. So Red Reserve gonna have about a 30-point lead as we go back to Pit Center. But Rise Nation, Looney, TJ Halley, they're already in some great spots for Pit Center.
And those 2 players you mentioned are the ones that really got to pick it up. You've only got 4 kills for Looney through an entire set of rotations. Yeah, he's leading in hardpoint time, but you hope that he can get more involved over the course of this game. Nice shots from Zero. Some of these kills from either submachine gun on these teams have just been spectacular. Rise Nation did a lot of damage early in the first pit center. They're trying to do it here. Slasher just pushing. Looney there with the help.
Flip 'em as
Slasher
well.
and Looney clear all four, and this is a split spawn now for Red Reserve. 2 in the back, 2 spawn Castle Road. Slasher and Looney continuing to work in tandem here to try and clear out the back line, and they're doing just that. Slasher wins another one-on-one, 4 in a row for him, 3 in a row for Looney. This has been a 2-man wrecking crew.
Hold on, though. Hold on. The split spawns come in. Gunless and TJ don't spawn out. So now it's a pinch. Zero, though. He's going to find Slasher. It's just Looney. Looney's in the back. He does find one. But you see Joe and Zero. They turn around. They're trying to find him. And they were able to hold that push. So they do have the spawns that they want for Courtyard. But Rise Nation tie the game up.
Rise Nation, Red Reserve, all tied up. Rise can close out the series here with a victory on Gibraltar. Let's hear the comms. Let's go to an Astro Gaming listen-in with Rise Nation.
Full pinch.
One shot scraps.
42 seconds.
We can still fight this.
Wait for each other.
One could be low left again. One could be low left again.
Alright, one more push and then we're...
We need to go together.
One hook.
Jump the rock. Go left.
We have to hold this side,
Plenty. We'll bring it back.
Top spot.
Bring it
Hey,
back.
got spot,
Jump down.
So we probably get...
He's across the bridge. I spawned in the
Yeah, then we spawned out to... We're good. I'm gonna hit cave. Can you guys hit that
on
hook?
the back.
No, there's two in there.
Where did I spawn?
Still spawned here.
I'm trying to get the cave.
Another one in the back.
I'm getting in the cave. I'm going to cave.
I'm going cave with him. I'm going cave with him.
Kill this guy.
Do we have a smoke? Do we have a smoke?
Yeah, I do.
And I'm absolute on hold. He's
okay.
Dirt alley.
coming.
Dirt alley.
Zero's holding.
Third. Dick, right to the back.
Joe.
To the back. I'm gonna smoke the front. Yo, you're looking for scraps also.
Got me on.
Alright, wait for each other. Wait for you. We're tagging. Yep.
Cave dead.
Jump one. Nade in front.
I need to go.
Ivory close
Nade it hill.
right. Ivory close right.
I'm pushing up.
No, we can...
In the back, Joe. All the way in the back, Joe.
Close right.
All in the back was Joe.
He's not peek. No, you're good.
But I need the
Top break, Joe. Weak.
I need inside.
Hey, insecurity.
Weak side hill.
What's up, Brooks?
I think he's close.
I needed it.
Right side ahead.
I need it hill.
We right side hill. Nice, two dead.
Two.
Nice.
Security alley maybe?
Security.
Closet.
In the back.
Front.
No, security on you. Green truck.
Huge win. Good job.
Nice.
I have top camera.
I'm trying to push again.
One to the right.
Top gas weak.
Yeah, he's trying to go rails.
Yo, rails. Rails dead.
Another one rails. He's on the heady. I'm gonna try to pinch him, bro.
One rails. Alright, we're gonna come cave.
I got hit from rails.
Come cave.
I'm coming cave with the smoke again.
Low hill.
3 subs, guys. We can try to... We just gotta get set
I'm
up.
trying to help you low.
I know it was a Rise Nation listen-in, but Red Reserve opened up a nice lead there, and I know you were really excited about a couple of the plays they made.
Yeah, exactly. You heard Looney there. Oh, crap. They flipped us. So what Red Reserve do, they hold down for Courtyard. They spawn Rise Nation with about 20 seconds left on that side of the map. And Red Reserve win that Castle Road rotation. It was a good job, though, by Rise to at least sort of fight back a little bit. You saw that big 3-piece out of TJ. But as we get down to turret, Slasher, he's getting full streaks. He's at 23 and 15. That's big. But Red Reserve, with a 45-point lead, are so close to sending this to a Game 5.
So close, but like you said, the streaks, they could be massive here. The scrap time is going to go to Rise Nation. And even if you have top mid control for Red Reserve, maybe you call on a streak right here.
Yeah, they will.
Try to pick it up because you're not fighting from the side of the map you want. This is crucial, absolutely crucial for the Rise Nation comeback. Fighter pilot in, shots in, rated down, Joe down. Scraps not finished, but weakened inside. No one able to find that kill yet. Scraps actually gets a kill despite the
For Rise, but that next hill up, Fort Courtyard has been the catalyst for Red Reserve.
TJ right now running through Rise Nation. Remember, there are streaks available on Slasher. TJ close to getting streaks. They can bomb out this hard point and get set up for next. Here it goes. Slasher, who's he gonna go for? He's gonna hunt down Scraps right in front of the hard point. The pressure now mounting from both sides. Look at that spawn out. Number 3 on the minimap.
Joe goes
Scraps the whole way out. TJ Haley finds a kill. There's a team killed in from Zero as well. And that looks to be the break. The only man remaining is gonna be Zero.
Zero trying to put some shots in. Does find one, but full streaks now for TJ.
Oh no.
2 full streaks for Rise Nation. This could be the difference maker, but Red Reserve, they fight on back. They fight on back, and that's what's been so impressive. They've locked down Fort Courtyard 3 times in a row. They've taken it away from Rise Nation, but there's the artillery strike coming in.
And Rise Nation, They have to take another crack at this, and you see that number 1 spawn out. They'll set up for new, so Red Reserve will have the spawns, and they can't get into the hard point due to the artillery. Plus, you still have Rated here. Rated can find some key kills. He might not let him get into the hard point. Now they do it with 16 seconds remaining. They'll only be trailing by a few points when it's all said and done, Joe.
Uh-oh, but TJ's in a good spot. Where's that player gonna spawn? That's Scraps. Oh, but he gets taken out. So he was holding his kill cam. Now he's gonna spawn up. There we go. Great discipline out of Scraps. It comes down here, but TJ.
This is it, the streaks.
He has full streaks.
Slasher's out.
There's the artillery.
TJ calls in the artillery. That's gonna back him out, but you just get tucked away. They're still
But Joe
getting
can
time.
hold this. Yeah, Joe
They're
can
still
hold
getting
this from
time.
here.
They need to push in. Kills Dukovitz finally able to pick up Joe, so the artillery does get it done. And now the collapse coming in. You've got TJ pushing through Cave, and up through mid is Looney.
There's so many important kills, and TJ gets behind him. He finds 2, but Scraps finds 2 as well. There's a split spots, and look how far away Rise Nation are. There's just 1 player left here. That's Slasher. Slasher, he gets taken out. Scraps finds 1. Raiden finds another, and here we go.
They can win it. They can win it here. They can win it with a hold, and look how far out Rise Nation are. They're in no man's land. They're
Zero
trying to
finds
get
Looney.
back. They have to invest streaks. That's not going to connect. You can't close it out. I believe they need 1 more second, so there is going to be another rotation that is involved. You still have 1 more streak on the side of Rise Nation as well. The one-on-one gunfight goes the way of Red Reserve. They have 246 on the board.
Joe's there. Can he win that gunfight? Joe! Oh, he gets taken out by Looney.
Not able to win it. There is still a chance here for Rise Nation. Scraps, though, very, very
Needs
close
1
to
kill.
streaks.
He's getting double naded, though. Raid's on the flank, fighter pilot in. Oh, and Raid gets taken out. And now all of Red Reserve are inside Cave.
They're all bunched up in Cave. Slasher's gonna get pressured. He's got Gunless at the top. Rise Nation are holding. Rise Nation are holding. They may be able to get out W here, but the contest has come in. 4 points needed for Red.
Raid gets
7 needed
2.
for Rise. The nade comes out of Looney. Looney with a 3-piece. Zero. He just has to dive on in. Zero's been the hero.
That's
And
it.
this time, Rise Nation with the victory. At Seattle, Rise Nation had to go through the gauntlet of the losers bracket to get that victory. Here, perhaps a simpler road, but it results in back-to-back champs. Rise Nation are your CWL Anaheim champions.
All right, congratulations. I'm just gonna sneak on in here so I can ask you guys some questions. So this is the 3rd time that you guys have won an event this year, and it's twice in a row that you guys have won. How are you able to so consistently stay ahead of the competition?
We're just a very consistent team in Respawn, and I think what puts us above every other team is our search and destroy. Our S&D is next level, and I think that's what carried us to this tournament.
Great. This is the 4th time we've seen a European team make it to the grand finals. What does this mean for your team and for the global Call of Duty community?
I think that this means that the global community is starting to catch up. Like the Europeans and Australians had a really good performance this weekend, and Red's an amazing team. They almost had us pretty much, so yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is there anyone in particular that motivated you or that you'd like to shout out as a thank you?
Yeah. All the fans and supporters always helping us, tweeting us, making sure that we feel cared about. It really helps us out playing the game 24/7.
That's wonderful. And finally, with champs right around the corner, how do you plan to prepare to defend your title?
We got to keep playing, keep getting better. I mean, you have to keep improving. Hardpoints were kind of sloppy. They were a very good hardpoint team, so if you want to win champ, I expect them to be there, so we just have to get better at hardpoint.
Great. Well, thank you so much for that. And now it is time to go ahead and announce the Astro Gaming MVP, Gunless. Give it up for Gunless. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your CWL Anaheim champions, Rise Nation.
Rise with back-to-back championships. And they're not the only ones who do it back-to-back. Gunless, the MVP, once again. This team has the makings of a dynasty. How far will they go this year? Oh, Gunless, look at these stats. This man absolutely cooks everyone. When have we ever seen someone consistently look this good, Rambo?
Scump's done it a couple times in the past. I mean, I've teamed with the guy for a while, so. But yeah, no, I mean, I would say it's been some time. Like last year was very team rotated. You had players like Formal who were like doing really well on a basis. Gunless did good last year as well. Sorry, but this year, I mean, yeah, it's hard to argue with the best player without being biased. Like Gunless is just showing event after event why he's the best.
Hey, look, I mean, the big thing that I need to start hearing from you right now as somebody who has just been around the scene for such a long time, has seen so many teams come and go. Do you think that Rise has the makings to become a dynasty?
I think so. I mean, like, if anything, they've already are. I mean, they won back-to-back at MLG events in here. They won 3 this year, and 3 for a whole game. I mean, 1 for a game is normally pretty successful for a team. And they had a team change, and now they really, I mean, they're on top. And it's hard to kind of gauge against them for champs. I mean, we're not that far away right now, so I wouldn't expect the teams changes that much. So if they keep what they're doing now, it's going to be hard team to beat a champs.
Nameless, what do you think about this squad? We're going to look at what they actually had to go through to get here to the grand finals, and pretty much what you're going to see is just a dominant squad. Do you think that they have the makings of going all the way this year?
I mean, I think they're definitely a dynasty. They're the team to beat the next 2 tournaments. I mean, they had that losers bracket run in Seattle where they absolutely destroyed everybody in losers, won the tournament.